Hey, this is Mayor Craig Ford. Thank you for joining me again. I got some good information to bring you. I want to first thank you for joining me, but also, how about this weather? This weather's been fantastic. Allows us to do a lot of things that we haven't been able to do before. So one thing I want to mention is the spring cleaning. This is an idea that I had with the council, that we wanted to go in each area of the city of Gadsden, not so much per se each council district, but each neighborhood. For example, Mill Village, Walnut Park, Nakalula, the backside, Nakalula, the front side, Tuscaloosa Avenue, the Carver community, and everywhere else. So we're going to hit every community before May 1st, and we're cleaning up curbs, gutters, painting stripes, having police presence in there, knocking on doors, animal control. Our fire department's also doing some projects in there. We're starting to paint all the fire hydrants again. We're excited about just trying to clean up everything that we can in your neighborhood. So right now, they're on the backside of Nakalula Mountain. They're going to move to the front side of Nakalula Mountain, and then they're going down in the Tuscaloosa Avenue area and the Carver community area. So if you have anything that you would like to report, now's your chance. We're asking you to go to the Hey Gadsden app. That's going to kind of be our Bible of what we go by other than what we see. So that's the way we're trying to communicate now. It'll geofence the exact location of what you're reporting. Take a picture of it. It's very simple. You can do it on an iPhone or an Android, and it's very simple. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm not a tech person, and I've reported 3 things myself since we come out with it, and they get fixed. They don't know who reports them sometimes, but then they'll follow up with you and let you know that it's been fixed. So I'm excited about the spring cleaning. We've had a lot of positive comments on this. Our animal control is out. Unfortunately, there's a lot of loose dogs. We had somebody drop some dogs off up on Nakalula Mountain. We have already contacted the individual. We've issued him a citation, and we don't allow that. We want to take care of our fur animals, our fur babies, and they don't deserve that, but we also don't need people dumping dogs and cats where they need to go. Let's work with our Humane Society and find them a place to be adopted so we can take care of these animals. That's important. I want to tell you about our paving crew. Our paving crew's up and running. They did a great job, and we're excited about this. This is one of the few cities, I think, in the state of Alabama that has a paving crew. And this is something that Heath Williamson, our city engineer, came up with, and myself. And we're paving streets on our own now so we can pave them faster. We're still using the people that we've used before. We'll still do a bid process and pave some other roads. But they are right now working on Nakalula Mountain at the Falls area, doing the service road for the employees going back and forth in there. It's something that never has been done, and it needs to be done, so we're going to use our paving crew to do that. Then they're moving to North 6th Street over by Cherry Street Park, and they're going to be doing that street and Cherry Court. So we're excited about that. That's a road that's been needed to be done for quite a while. There's a grocery store, school, Stripling, Gadsden Middle, and everything else over in that area. So it's something that needs to be done. Amnesty Day is coming up on March the 12th. What is Amnesty Day? If you have a fine or any type of citation that you failed to appear in court and you now want to clear it up because it's on your record, here's your chance. It'll be open from 8 to 4 over at East Gadsden at the old J.B. Weaver Technical School. It's now our East Gadsden Police Precinct. It's right next to Oscar Adams Elementary School, behind Litchfield Middle School. You show up from 8 to 4, and you only have to pay 50% of your fine, and it comes off your record. So what happens if you don't show up? Well, I'll go ahead and tell you and be up front, fully transparent. Once a month, we're doing roundups. We're going out and doing outstanding warrants. We've put those on hold until Amnesty Day is completed. Then once it's completed, the people still have warrants or citations. They fail to appear to court. We're going back out. We'll arrest the person. They'll spend the night in jail. They'll post bond. There'll be something else on their record. So it's a great opportunity for you to clear up your record if you have a citation or a fine that you need to clear up. I want to brag on one thing, and a lot of things to brag on, but something very important to me. The Gadsden City High School basketball teams, the girls and the boys. I went to Jacksonville State, watched them play in the regionals. Our girls got defeated by Mountain Brook. Mountain Brook made it to the finals and lost. But our girls were a class act, and how they presented themselves and represented our city was phenomenal. They put on a good game, and they almost came back and won. Their coaching staff is fantastic. We got a good program going on at Gadsden City right now in basketball, and we're so very proud of it in all our sports. Then our guys, our boys basketball, they made it to the semifinals all the way to Birmingham. And boy, Gadsden, did you show out. We showed up and did a great job. We had a lot of fans in the stands. We only lost by 1 point. The team that beat us went on to win the state by 10 points over Pinson Valley. So it just shows you how good our boys were and how well they played. And not only that, they represented Gadsden well. And the coaches were phenomenal. And our head coach on boys and girls, we got the right people at the right job right now for our boys and girls basketball. We're so proud of them. The class that they showed. You know, I always tell people you can't appreciate winning until you lose, and you find out what type of person you are when you lose a game. I used to coach all my life. But, you know, when they lost, they held their heads high. They shook the other team's hand and said, good game. And they were very proud of the way they performed. So I was real impressed with our guys and our girls basketball team. And words can't express how much I am appreciative of the coaches and how proud I am of the city of Gadsden. We got a lot of ribbon cuttings coming up. It's springtime. A lot of projects that are completed. If you've been following the mayor minutes in the past, I've said, hey, in 6 months we'll be cutting a lot of ribbons. I'm just going to name a few. We got our gas station over at the Bait Shack over in East Gadsden that we're about to do, and I'm looking out the window looking at it right now. We're waiting on one permit. It should be done this week. So you'll be able to fill up with fuel on the Coosa River now, and all our bass fishermen can fill up by land and by water. So we have 2 pumps on each side. It'll be a self-credit card pump. It will not require an attendant. So we're excited about that because the only other place you can get gas is all the way down the south side, and now we'll be providing gas for this whole inside of the river and on land for all the bass fishermen right at one spot. It's a quality of life issue, plus also it'll be a revenue generator for the city of Gadsden. The Gadsden State ball fields, it's crazy. Ever since we took office, there's been a new project going on over there, and we're going to continue to do that because our partnership with Gadsden State and Dr. Kathy Murphy have improving that whole back 40 for the sports facility and for the people that enjoy any type of sports. My wife and I went and walked around the track yesterday around the lake, and how pretty that was. It's just beautiful out there. We're excited about that. The 2 turf fields will be completed in 30 days. Then what we used to call the soccer practice fields will be completed into a official collegiate field. There's just so much going on over there. We're going to be making a new announcement on some new news that we're going to be putting at that facility. So it's a lot of growth going on in that area. The next thing is the ribbon cuttings on the mountain, Nakalula Mountain, for the fire station is going to be coming up. Also for the campground is going to be coming up. We've already cut the ribbon on the animal habitat. We're so fortunate to have the falls. It's the 4th most visited place in the state of Alabama. So we love the falls, and sometimes we take it for granted because we live here, but I encourage you, especially as the weather gets just about right, please go visit that and walk it and let us know your thoughts and anything we can do to help improve your park. So that's all I have. I just wanted to give you a quick update of what's going on. Got a lot of meetings, got a lot of good things going on. So I just want to tell you thank you for joining me, and this is Mayor Craig Ford.